from this
down with the knee or what?
Yeah, you just come all the way down. Don't quite touch your knee and then come back up.
Oh, I see.
That's where you're going to have the strain.
Oh, okay.
So you come straight down.
Oh, hey, this is great.
And when you get really good, then you can add weight. So don't come down all the way, and then it might feel a little bit nicer.
Add weights, you mean like weights in your hands?
Yeah, and then you can add weights to your hands.
You didn't bring any weights, did you?
No, because I didn't want to strain you, because that's another thing that people do is they usually, exercise too hard in the beginning and get really sore, or they don't exercise enough, and then they're not sore at all, and they don't see results. So that's why everyone needs a personal trainer.
And you do that, don't you?
And I do that.
Is that what you do for a living?
Yes, it is.
Really?
That's it.
So, I mean, you go all throughout the Chicagoland area? Or?
Yes, I do in-home training, and wherever somebody wants me, I will come.
Your prices, I'm sure, are reasonable, aren't they?
They're very reasonable.
How reasonable are they? Or do you want to, I don't know, it's up to you.
Well,
I'm giving you a shot here if you want to go.
I think people should call me, and they can call me at 312-490-2200.
Could you say that again? I don't think they heard you.
312-490-2200.
Okay.
There we go. That's it. That's it.
I want to say that we're not making fun of deaf people. Trust us. So at any rate, okay. Now, are we going on? What do we get? What are we doing here? We got a break coming? We going to play some more music or this, or what are we going to do? Okay, good. Why don't you go and get set up there, Bud? He's my talking head. That doesn't say anything. Have a seat while we wait.
Okay.
I want to ask you now. First of all, you say you do this for a business. I mean, you do it as a business, and this is all you're doing, right?
Yes.
Can anybody do that? I mean, if I learn these things from you, could I go out and do that?
No, see, the thing is that a lot of people look at people's external appearance and personal training, which I think that is important, but I think it's really important that you have knowledge behind you.
Okay.
I have a bachelor's in kinesiology. I also am certified with the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and there are other certifications out there also, like the American College of Sports Medicine. Okay. So I'd really highly
certified people.
Exactly. I would really highly recommend that if you're going to get a personal trainer, that they are certified and they have some type of accreditation towards them, because there are certifications and you can get them, and I think you need them because a lot of people do have injuries, and if I don't know anything about the body, if I didn't realize that if you're straining yourself on a bicep curl that you could actually injure your back.
So you have to know what you're doing.
You have to know what you're doing, otherwise you're just going to be adding to your injuries, or you're also producing injuries because you're off balance.
Now I'll tell you, I don't mean to interrupt, but I mean, I noticed people that I know that do this, they all are pretty. Is that a prerequisite? I mean, tell me, because they all seem to be very, very good looking, and you're very good looking.
Oh, well, thank you.
She's very good looking. Can the camera go? Hey, I heard that. Who was that? Her boyfriend. So at any rate,
out of all the questions that was asked, in the test for the examination, that wasn't it.
That wasn't one of them.
No, I don't think that you have to be. So.
But it probably helps. I mean, I know if I'm on the floor and somebody's going, and one, and two, when the breath is smelling, I want them to at least look good. You know what I mean?
It helps.
It helps indeed. Yes, indeed. We're gonna go away for a little bit. Yeah. Well, but I'll tell you what, we ain't going to wait for a little bit.
Things I was tripping over, excuse me.
That's quite all right. Tell you what we're going to do. I want you to get up now. And I have a problem.
Okay.
My upper back, like my shoulders, I want to.
Stress.
Tension. What do you do to get rid of that? Tell me, show me something.
That's great. Let's stand up.
Okay.
The problem is can you see this?
Just real quick, because we're going to go to break.
The shoulders are rounded forward. If you bring them back, you're going to have less stress here. That's what it is.
It's just posture.
It's just posture. And that's what it is. You don't have to have strength, you just have to have better posture.
Okay.
Just bring the shoulder blades back. It's like holding a bowling ball out here rather than right here. That's what you're doing, because your head is protracting forward, it's coming forward, and your head's about the weight of a bowling ball. So that's producing stress right here in the trapezius.
But, trapezius.
Woo,
but it feels weird, though. I mean, you're walking around like this.
Well,
everybody goes, what's wrong with him?
Yeah, but you know what? You just need to stretch out your chest a little bit, your pectorals, and you just have to concentrate on bringing your shoulder blades back slowly. If you go like this, you're going to feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But if you're slowly bringing yourself back. Okay, here's something. Tell me the difference between, or give me an example of high impact, low impact, something that, exercise. Okay. Well, because I know, people hear this all the time, you know what I mean? High impact is both feet off the ground, like that. Low impact is always with one foot on the ground. Oh, so the more you exert, okay. Exactly. Okay, that's very. But actually, low impact can be more intense than high impact. That is you know what I mean? It's just a matter of, you're using large muscle groups for aerobic activity. The larger muscle groups that you're using, the more intense it'll be.
Okay. We're gonna break. We're gonna come right back. I say I'm way over. We'll come back with Carrie, the weight trainer, and we're gonna hear some music.
Blab, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. This here's Ralph Covret. He's going to play for us again, eh, Ralphie?
Thank you, Dan.
What's the tune you're gonna play for us?
A song called Adam McCarthy.
Adam McCarthy's. That's the song you wrote, right?
Yes.
Okay. As all the songs that you sing, you wrote, like the Blab tune.
The Blab tune, the new Blab theme
The
song.
new Blab theme song. Go, babe.
Thank you, love. This is a song which is not on any Bad Examples record yet or any of the acoustic records yet, but hopefully this will be on the next Bad Examples album, which is, at the moment, not yet recorded. But lit a cigarette and smile, alone in the kitchen. It's all been more trouble than it's worth for Adam McCarthy. Made a long-distance call, talked for an hour, dying at 33. Adam McCarthy. And what about growing old, getting drunk, getting mad at your lover? What about making time for yourself? What have I done to deserve watching a friend waste away? And what about waking up, feeling good, acting like you're immortal? What about having a moment to lose? And what about having a place in the world? The doctor says hope. Hope is the answer. But he means that he's run out of tricks for Adam McCarthy. So I sat by his bed while he showed me his pictures, the candles, the cake, and the two sunken eyes of Adam McCarthy. And what about waking up, getting drunk, getting mad at your lover? What about making time for yourself? What have I done to deserve watching a friend waste away? What about waking up, feeling good, acting like you're immortal? What about having a moment to lose? And what about having a place in the world? And I wanted to cry, but I could see he was hungry for laughter. And I wanted to say that I understood, but how can you lie to a friend? He smiled and said, do you want to get high? It's not like it's gonna kill me. I'm almost as dead as I'll get, said Adam McCarthy. So we stared into space, lost in our own worlds. And I said I'd come back when I could, but I never did make it. And what about growing old, getting drunk, getting mad at your